Chez Satoshi for the love of crypto and coffee. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to talk about Shrimpy, a rebalance strategy in the crypto world that you can implement right away. Basically, you need to keep in mind that you need to leave your asset on any trading exchange and you connect through an API and you use Shrimpy to automate your rebalance strategy. But to implement the feature, you need to buy the premium feature. So I just bought 1 month. I'm going to test it. I don't have much money because, as you can see on here right now, I just connected to two trading exchange, Bittrex Internationals and Binance. So basically, I wanted to test with 10 assets. I'm going to put below of comment section of this video the article I wrote on my crypto blog. As you can see, this is a dashboard with the logo. I am connected to Bittrex International. As you can see here, this is the total value. I'm going to increase a little bit the liquidity in the coming days to test it if the system is rebalanced automatically. Because as you may know, before to implement this strategy, when you leave your asset, you need to have a certain amount, because otherwise, every trading exchange, like for example, Bittrex International, you need to have at least 50,000 Satoshi to be able to transact. You cannot make transactions with micro transactions, so you need to have a lot of liquidity that is worth it with your balance strategy. So if you want to expect to put 10 assets, so put a lot of liquidity, at least $5 on each asset. So you cannot do this strategy with micro transactions. So you need to have a certain amount of money on each asset that you want to leave on an internet. I'm going to take just a little bit of coffee. So I have $30. I have 3 assets connected to trading exchange Bittrex International. So if you check, I have SIA coin, Quad, Steam, and some Bitcoin, because they cannot sell it because they don't reach the minimum threshold to trade is 50,000 Satoshi, and I just have 26,000. So that's why I have some remaining Bitcoin. So to be able to continue to use the strategy and increase my amount of asset, I need to increase the liquidity. So I need to transfer more money. I'm going to do that probably in the coming days this week. So as you can see, my portfolio rebalance strategy, I have 3 assets like the SIA coin, Quad, and Steam coin. So here on the main interface on our dashboard, you can do the rebalance now if you want. If I click there, you will see what they're going to do automatically. But like I say, it's not going to happen because you need to reach at least 50,000 Satoshi on Bittrex requirements. So on every trading exchange, they have certain criteria that you need to check before to implement that. So the strategy is to have a lot of liquidity to be able to test the water of this strategy. So this is very important before to try yourself. You can do the requirement here, and you can search. I never tried this search, but you can, if you want to add a new asset, you can search here on the box here. So I'm just to click here. So basically, that's the main dashboard, and you can switch. If I go to Binance, so you can monitor what I have on Binance, but I have so low liquidity, is dust. So I can do anything without on Binance right now. So let's go back to Bittrex International. Let's go back to under portfolio. Under portfolio, that's the test portfolio I try to implement myself. So you have certain criteria. So basically, you choose your asset and you choose the repurchase or the WEG that you want include on your portfolio. So you can do the rebalance on days, never, or weeks and hours. But what I heard is not worth it to implement a strategy on every hours, because it will cost you a lot on the fee, and it's not worth it. So what I heard about it is good to do a strategy to rebalance at least one once a day, or it depends. And but you need to test. I'm not an expert. I just tested with 3 assets with Grand, Siaquan, and I put 32%, 23, 23. And you also, what you can do, you can just use the asset. If you want to add another 4, you can click here and search, and you can add. So that's you what I can expect on your what you build your portfolio. Basically, it's very straightforward. You need to search on paper probably before the paper and just implement it, because you need to plan a lot ahead before to implement it, because sometimes you want to select great asset because you want to implement fundamental, you want to do some research before to do that. Just don't do picky. Now I just selected this 3 project. Steam, I know Steam a lot, but the other one I just know by name. I have us check personally on the trading exchange. I'm going to take some coffee in a bit. So Quan, Siaquan, I just selected be based on certain kernel, based on a white paper. I'm going to put the link below. You're going to know more about it on my crypto blog. Why I chose those, because I chose those based on criteria. I want to test with more. I'm going to build more crypto portfolio, but now I'm tested with the water with the fundamental. So always start with the basic. Don't try to complicate yourself. Otherwise, you will give up and move to another thing. So basically, I test the water with 3, and I'm going to increase my liquidity and check the strategy. And another great feature is the backtest portfolio. So basically, they test the water with your portfolio on the last 2 years. So basically, if I don't know, you cannot modify. This sucks. All the time they try the round test is with $5,000. If you invested $5,000 on 3/15/2007 before the bull run versus the holding final and implement the strategy, you will make more. Look, with the supposedly, if you rebalance with the strategy every ounce day before the bull run, you will have $28,500, $268 instead of holding that you have $18. So I need to test if it's worth, if you can make more money with the rebalance every day. So that's the main motivations to try this strategy. I think that this is something for the long run, and you need to have a lot of liquidity on the server. Keep in mind, if you want to implement it, you need to leave your asset on trading exchange. So this sometimes instead you can hold and put it on a Ucall wallet. So it depends. Personally, I say it's better to test it with a small amount of money, not put too much money on trading exchange on there. Just put the money that you use normally to trade, and you're willing to sacrifice, if you mean. They always try go with your gut feeling and your tolerance toward the risk you want to be involved. I mean. So you can do some back tests. You can do if you click here, you can manage your you can change your criteria. Let's for example, if I put the first I don't know, let's try 1st January, because we are in the bear market in the last 2 years of the crypto spheres. So let's put the 1st January, and I put the round with the 3 assets I choose. Basically, I will be in a downtrend because the last 2 years was not really great for the hardware. So basically, every asset was on the bleed. Some project they shine, sometimes they have a pump, but normally the average project on the crypto spheres in the last 2 years was not so great. So holding was better than simply with rebalance, because rebalance, when the market is downtrend, don't expect to make much money, because every asset stay low, and it's bleeding to the net and to the center of the herd. Okay, let's go jump back to the third options. As you can see, with the rebalance strategy, when they reschedule the schedule rebalance, if based on certain criteria and the amount of asset, you see that on this case, they bought ZIL and they sold my LTC that transferred to Bittrex automatically. But when they cannot trade based on criteria because you don't have much liquidity and you don't respect the normal amount of trading, the minimum requirement for trading. So we have this message. There were no trades during this rebalance. This happened when the trade required to meet your target allocation are too small. And this is very important. You need a lot of liquidity to be able to use this strategy properly. And that's the reason I want to increase my own liquidity to test more, and I want to expand with more assets, because the strategy from the white paper is say you need the more asset you have, the more money you're going to make. Basically, between they make tests with back tests, some tests, and they say between 14 to 22 asset is a great target. So that's why I want to increase with more asset. So I need to have more liquidity to be able to use this strategy. But now I just have 3, and I need to increase more just to test a few days with once a day to rebalance the strategy. So when they do the rebalance, say rebalance strategy allocation change to 4 to 3. This is an manual rebalance I did. As you can see, rebalance, I bought QND, CSC, and it's all the 2 assets. So this is when you have a lot, so you don't need to go manually. So it's great to use Shrimpy to automatically and to remove the borrowing process to go manually, and you based on your criteria. This is a great to try. I just want to keep this video to the rebalance strategy on their dashboard portfolio history, because I haven't tested much with other social and back tests that I'm going to put on a new video in the coming days or coming weeks about this when I will have more knowledge about it. So I go slowly but surely. That is a great potential to automatic you to test this strategy on the crypto spheres, and you can do some research about it and experiment. And this is involve a lot of your time, personally. So you need to involve, if you want to try Shrimpy, just keep in mind that you need to leave your asset on the trading action, and also you need to keep in mind that you need to put a lot of liquidity that to be able to word it, and you need to do a lot of your research. You can copy other social people. I'm going to talk more about this option, but now just focus on the dashboard, portfolio, and history. In the meantime, if you enjoy, and if you find value under this strategy or the presentation of the interface of the premium Shrimpy, subscribe to under my affiliate link. This is going to help me to generate income and to help me to provide more insight, to share more program of this kind. So it will be kind if you can join under my affiliate link. In the meantime, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Share Satoshi, for the love of crypto and coffee. And have a great day for the next vlog video on YouTube exclusively, my friend. Ciao, ciao, and have a great day.